What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Young Money Investments. So we are roughly about 48 hours post the largest event that has probably ever happened in the history of the world in unveiling an automobile. We are talking about the Tesla Cybertruck, and I want to talk to you a little bit more in depth about one of the events that took place specifically during that event. I want to talk about broken window gate, and I want to tell you why I believe that it was no accident that the window broke. Let's cover it all today on Young Money Investments. All right, you guys, before you get in the comment section and go, Cameron, you are flipping crazy. Why on earth would Elon and Tesla specifically and intentionally break the window in order to have people talk about what a shoddy window they have? Let me tell you some of the reasons why. As with everyone else, I was blown away by the event. Honestly and truly, my jaw dropped. I had no idea that this truck was going to be so polarizing. I mean, just look at these like triangular windows and everything like that. It is unlike any other vehicle in the history of vehicles. Some people are like, oh, it looks like a Pontiac Aztek. Some say it looks like the Back to the Future car, also known as the DeLorean. Others say it looks like the Warthog from Halo. Elon tried to compare it to a stealth B-52 bomber. But one thing that I do know, you either love the thing or you hate it. I can't even begin to name some of the crazy and like unheard of features, but let's talk about things like it has an air compressor. No one else has been talking about this very much. The vehicle is armored against everything up to a 9mm, 500 plus mile range, great price points, 16 inches of ground clearance. And you guys, my Raptor only has 9.8 inches of ground clearance, maybe like 11 at the top, but still, this thing has like 5 inches more ground clearance. There's a lockable in-bed storage compartment, as well as the pillars having things kind of similar to the Ram boxes on the Dodge Ram. What else does this thing have? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, a bed cover that Elon says you could stand on top of, as well as a future option that you are going to have to make it a solar panel retractable roof that adds up to 15 miles of charge per day. Like, what on earth? I also think the trailer, you know, if you saw like the design, the little trailer, the trailer should have batteries in it so that it could continually charge the truck as well, giving the truck an additional larger storage capacity so that the truck can also regenerate and get more juice and go an even further amount. We'll see if Tesla does something like that. But that also opens up the idea that Tesla could come out with a fifth wheel, and then it has a storage of batteries for a fifth wheel. Like, Tesla's got a lot going on right now. One more thing, I would also greatly appreciate it if you would hit that thumbs up button. It greatly helps the channel as well as this video in order to get favored with the YouTube algorithm. I don't ask for money, I don't ask for any Patreon support. I just simply ask that you can help me out by hitting that like button. But I digress. Here are my top reasons why I believe the window being broken was not so much of an accident. I, like everybody else, was mind blown. I was honestly and truly, this is probably bad being a quote unquote fanboy, I was laughing at the fact that that window broke not only once, but twice when Franz threw that steel plated ball at the window. I honestly and truly was like, this is probably one of the most embarrassing things that could possibly happen for Tesla. And I think everyone else who was watching was pretty much thinking the same thing. In fact, like, check my text messages. We were all laughing that these windows broke. Really, this just made me think this is another half-baked idea at the hands of Elon Musk. And no, I'm not talking about the other kind of half-baked idea. But think about this for a second. Stick with me. First, we see the steel ball dropped on a normal plate of glass, and what happens? The glass breaks. Then we go through a series of tests where the ball is dropped from a height, doesn't break, dropped from a higher height, it doesn't break, and so forth and so forth. That ball had to have been dropped from at least 12 to 15 feet, and the glass still didn't break. Then somehow, miraculously, Franz throws this steel ball at the actual glass on the vehicle, and it breaks not only once, but twice. I find that to be very convenient. To further make things interesting, we take a look at this clip from Twitter. Elon had posted a video of Franz actually throwing this metal ball at the glass, and apparently it was thrown at least 5 times at the glass, and during the pre-test stage, nothing happened to the windows. And again, when it's in front of everybody, destruction. So why would Elon even do this? We gotta talk about publicity, baby. Publicity. Let's take a look here at Google Trends. As you can see, and as you know, Tesla is probably one of the most famous car manufacturers out there, hands down, by far and away. But when you look at this graph right here, you can see that the number of searches that Tesla has received over the past week or so, or especially in the past couple days, is astronomical. It is one of the top searched things on the internet. Now, if a new car came out from Honda, Toyota, no one really cares. Yet we see here that Tesla had over 2 million searches in one single night. That's not including all the other posts and comments that people were posting in Facebook and Instagram that gave other people the ability to learn about the new Tesla truck. All of that is free marketing and a ton of free money. Speaking about advertising, you probably remember a little product called the AirPods. When the AirPods came out, everyone thought they looked ridiculous. They thought they looked like Q-tips hanging out of your ears, and people thought they were just going to be a gimmick. Fast forward to today, and AirPods are the #1 selling headphone in probably the history of the world again. You see, companies need to be polarizing in order to get people to buy their products. They need marketing, they need controversy, and that's what sells products. By having broken windows, it created something news publications could latch onto and write an article about. And by writing that article, they publicized the product that Tesla was trying to push. Heck, I remember when the iPhone 7 didn't have a headphone jack. Everyone thought that iPhones were gonna go out of style. I also remember when the iPhone 10 came out and there was notchgate. Yeah, I'm still filming on an iPhone, and I'm sure you're watching this, potentially on an iPhone. So as we know, Apple still is extremely popular, and it's because of that advertising and because of that polarizing marketing that these companies get new customers. Being middle of the road does not sell products. And I don't think enough people are talking about this. As we can see from this recent tweet from Elon, it is saying that Tesla has already had over 146,000 pre-orders on the Tesla Cybertruck. Now, by the time you're watching this, that number could easily be well over 200,000. Before the Model 3 went into production, there were over 500,000 pre-orders on that particular vehicle. And yeah, it's only a $100 deposit and it is refundable. The Model 3s was $1,000, but even if you do cut out 40% of those, think about how many other vehicles in the history of the world have ever had that many pre-orders 2 years out. So really, at the end of the day, there are two possibilities that could have probably happened with the Tesla Glass. First thing which is being reported is that there were microfractures from the repeated and multiple attempts on that particular set of windows that were on the Tesla Cybertruck. It's reported that those microfractures might have ended up causing some damage that weren't visibly seen, but after the 6th and final test, that actually was the straw that broke the camel's back. And the second possibility, they decided to put in weaker windows that would inevitably be broken, causing a stir, causing this conversation, and me making this video right here and now. Trippy, right? You wanna know what's even crazier than the possibility that the glass was intentionally sabotaged? Is the fact that you're not subscribed to the channel already. If you haven't done so already, just tap down below and please hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, and also please hit a thumbs up for the video. It helps out tremendously with the YouTube algorithm and helps out my channel and me spending all this time to make this video. So I ask you guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what you think actually happened and why that glass was broken on the Tesla truck. I can't wait to talk to you more in the comment section. I will be sure to respond, and I thank you for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.